Hello everyone, welcome to day 5 of the Earthship pilgrimage to Taos, New Mexico. Today was an awesome day full of so many cool things. It started out, I was a little hungry and I got some specialty meat. I got some dry salami from this old geezer meat shop in the middle of Moab, Utah. It sounded awesome, so I got that for my cheese and cracker snacks. And then, I went to try and see dinosaurs today. Unfortunately, the Moab Museum was closed for renovations. I was surprised it wasn't even COVID related. So that was a bummer. But I did get to go to kind of a local, more higher production theme park for dinosaurs called Moab Giants. And it was a pretty cool place. It was put together by some scientists who accurately, to the best of their ability, recreated hundreds of dinosaurs outside, full size, that you get to kind of walk around and just hang out with. And that was so cool to kind of see them, in their kind of natural habitat in a way, because they did roam here forever ago, and it was awesome to see that. And the little museum was cool. Got to see some fossils and learn more about tracks, and they even had kind of like a 3D virtual underwater thing where you saw some prehistoric aquatic life, and some cool stuff. So many dinosaurs I love and had never seen before, and it was just a great time to go there. It was fun. And then I tried to go to Mills Canyon, where there was actual tracks left by dinosaurs, but unfortunately my Prius could not make the journey, and so rather than getting stuck, I decided to turn around. After that, I just kind of did some chores, washed my clothes, washed myself, fed myself, and then, I was lucky enough to then get a tour of this environmental learning center, the ACT campground, by the local Brainiac. And oh my god, it was cooler than I could have imagined. So, in addition to kind of some of more standard stuff like the rainwater reclamation and hay bale walls, there was some pretty cool wall technique that used styrofoam and concrete, and some various other means that I hadn't seen. Pretty cool stuff. But what was just groundbreaking for me was what this guy has done with water on his property. So he has an aquifer running under it, and he's able to use the thermal properties at basically the start of the aquifer on his land and the end. So there's 180 days of travel time, and this guy is so clever. He is able to use hot water in the summer, run it through his aquifer, and then in the middle of winter he has hot water running out of it, and vice versa for the summer. He has ice cold water running in July because it's been running since December. And because of the awesome thermal properties of his aquifer, it's all sand and it just holds that heat package that just drifts along for 180 days, and then it comes out the desired temperature. And to go even a step further, he then connects it to a glycol system in his dwelling so that he can have cooling or heating, as needed almost all year round. It was fantastic. It doesn't cover all the heating, but it greatly supplements it. And, he even talked about how all the devices here run on natural gas because, most devices here run on natural gas because the electricity comes from the local coal plant, and he wants to avoid that huge carbon footprint, which was pretty awesome as well. Basically, natural gas emits less carbon when you burn it. So, working towards getting as good as we can, but, you still got to use what's available. And then the last thing, to take this guy even a step further, he used his immense biochemistry knowledge. He used to work in public health and water systems, both in Washington and Utah. And using his biochemical knowledge, he was able to use mud from Klickitat, Washington, mixed with local mud here, and the resulting biochemical reaction created this flooring that's like a sandstone that kind of hardens itself over time. Fascinating stuff. I absolutely am going to learn more about this and the little bacteria critters that do the job. And it was just, oh my god, such an amazing day. I'm planning to go to the Hopewell campground now tomorrow. I'm just going to kind of eat some food tonight, go to bed, and have a long day of driving so that I can go to a campground in the middle of nowhere that might have first come, first serve camping. If not, I'm going to go to the Taos RV park. We'll see. Either way, service is going to be limited tomorrow, so it's definitely going to be an adventure. Stay tuned. I'll report back as soon as I can. I love you all. Have a great night. Bye from Utah.